Red day recap, $6,800 loss for me today. Well deserved and overdue, to be honest. Yesterday I should have been down already. Turned this into green with a little bit of luck. I think so many important lessons to be learned here. Trading is not just about sunshine and roses. Actually, it's very tough to trade consistently profitable, and you need total awareness all the time about your behaviors if you stick to rules, how your greed level is, if you're starting to make mistakes, and if you have a plan of action to prevent it, or what do you do if a loss happens, like for me today. So the last 3 weeks I've been green basically for every day. I had 3 losses only. And last week I noticed that I've been holding way too long positions, gave away too much profit from my trades. I've been up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, much more than I finished the day. So over trading, holding too long, and not selling for big profit early when I had a chance to do it. So these are were the first warning signs, and I took these problems into this week. They accelerated a little bit. I've been over trading too many big positions, not selling for small profit, not appreciating the small gains in a tough market like this. I think it's very important. And then something like a lift happens today, obvious resistance here and the rejection. And the catalyst was also bad. It was no earnings winner. Like for this uptrending pre-market price action, I want to see my favorite catalyst, which is at least analyst upgrades for a quick burst, or earnings winners. And then they need, of course, also room to run. So that's why it's very important also for everyone to learn from my mistakes here. So if I make a mistake, that you even notice it, so you become a better trader yourself. That's why I'm not sending out dump instant alerts or something like this, like many people do, because then you don't learn anything from this. Here you learn all my mistakes. I show my losses here as well. A lot of traders who never have losses apparently on social media, and they're always green, so there might be something wrong. So but it's so important so you can see what I make wrong, so you don't do it wrong in the future, so you can learn from me, because mistakes will happen, and then you need a plan of action, what to do if the mistake happens. For me, most people, when they have a loss, and also when I started trading, I tried to get the losses back, and I traded with bigger positions. And that leads for sure to more losses in the long run, another downward spiral of losses. So to prevent it, you have to do actually the opposite. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm just going to start trading with $1,000 or $2,000 positions again. So trade small. It's small steps that climb the mountain. And my goal is to finish within 30-60 minutes. I know what works for me. I started all my thousands of trades in the last 5 years. It's actually funny and interesting to see. The less I trade, the smaller my positions are. The bigger my profits are. That's pretty funny and interesting, because we humans think always like bigger positions means more money. Trading longer means more money. No, but it's actually the opposite. I have it proven here on my numbers. Statistic is not lying. So yeah, and so with that knowledge that I have, it's very easier than to get myself back up with a loss. Tomorrow, clean, stress-free trade is the goal. Finish fast, and the best possible setup. Analyze as good as possible in the pre-market, and trade small. My goal now is I'm working on my next green streak, and so my goal is, of course, consistent evolution of myself. Of course, I'm not perfect yet. I think it's kind of impossible. There's always something to learn, but if I have a next great green streak, it's gonna come. My goal is to prevent already and clean up my behaviors already before the loss happens, like today. So last week already, I noticed my behaviors. I could have decreased my account size already instantly, but I didn't do it. So next time, when I have a great green streak, I'm gonna take preventive action to improve in the long run. It's all about improvements, learning, consistent awareness about your behaviors, emotional state, and then trading can be very simple and easy. It's stressful and draining if you chase one loss to another, and then you don't know what you're doing, and you're not selling for profit. It's crystal clear, brutal blueprint you need on a daily basis that you follow. Of course, there's no financial advice. You trade on your own risk. I take responsibility for my own mistakes. I think it's important to do that. If you have a loss, you need to, of course, not just accept it. It's important that every loss needs to be analyzed. down to the penny. Why did it happen? Why didn't you prevent it? And what are the steps, the next steps for the future to not have a big loss? If you have too many big losses, obviously you need to trade smaller and build momentum with several days of green first. Tomorrow just green, Friday just green, and then good opportunity is going to come. When they come, you're going to recognize them when you get better and when you learn as you grow. And otherwise for me right now, just stay green every single day now, and I'm working on my next green streak right now. Alright guys, have a good evening, and text me for any questions.